Lawmakers across the country are getting an earful from voters in their home districts as town halls, well, they turn into this, shouting matches. Here in North Carolina, Senators Thom Tillis and Richard Burr have opted not to hold any open forums. Our Michael Hyland's in the newsroom tonight. And Michael, some lawmakers are now finding other ways to talk to their constituents while avoiding face-to-face confrontations.
Right. One of the local congressmen cited those rowdy town halls as one of the reasons he decided to host his town hall not in person, but by phone.
You do away with the Affordable Care Act.
This town hall in Apex was a lot different than what you've seen in recent weeks. At events like this one and many others, people critical of the Trump administration and Republicans in Congress have been blasting their elected leaders.
No concern.
People organized this town hall after learning Republican Congressman George Holding wasn't planning one of his own.
If you're in public office, you should expect to have your constituents tell you what you think, what they think about your job performance.
Holding was invited. A spokesman said he would not be attending, but declined to say what he is doing during the congressional recess. Retta Reardon wanted to ask him about the Affordable Care Act. She wasn't able to get insurance to cover a surgery she needed until the law went into effect.
Now, the Republicans feel that this is a political game, and to me it's not political, it's personal.
As scenes like these have played out across the country, President Donald Trump tweeted, "The so-called angry crowds in home districts of some Republicans are actually, in numerous cases, planned out by liberal activists. Sad." Republican Congressman Robert Pittenger went a different route, holding a telephone town hall Thursday.
But I don't think it helps public discourse, and I don't think it helps our democracy to be able to go into a city or go into a town hall and disrupt a town hall.
The Affordable Care Act, President Trump's tax returns, and talk of Russian interference in the election all came up. But some of the 6,000 people on the call wanted to ask him face to face.
Tomorrow, I just don't want to see a tweet from the president saying that people were paid protesters on this phone call.
Senator Thom Tillis is touring the U.S.-Mexico border this week. A spokesman for him says he hosts regular telephone town halls. However, spokeswoman for Senator Richard Burr did not respond to requests for comments about his plan to host a town hall during the recess, Sean.
All right, Michael, thank you.